Hello, my name is Mr. Abbott, and welcome to this mini lesson on the concept of theme. So, in order to start looking at the idea of theme, let's start with some pictures. And so, if we were to take a look here and take a look at these four pictures, ask yourself what topic or what thematic topic do these pictures share? Feel free to pause this and take a look for a minute. You might say something like work or teamwork, and those would be good thematic topics, right? Because each of these have people doing work, different types of jobs. You could say teamwork because most of the pictures they're people working together, although in this picture it's somebody working by themselves. Who knows? Maybe they're zooming. But they all share this kind of concept of work or teamwork. Let's take a look at another example of this. If you were to look at these pictures, what thematic topic or concept do they all share? Take a minute and pause this. If you were to look at this, you might say victory, success, winning. Any of those concepts would work. Those are all thematic topics that these images share. Maybe the two in the top, the one on the bottom show pride. And so these are all concepts that these pictures share. And so, one last time, let's take a look at these pictures and what thematic topic do these pictures share? Take a minute if you need to and pause this. You might say something like nature. That would be a really helpful one. You could say that they share the color green, sure, but they all have to do with nature, plants, those kind of things. Nature's the better answer. You want more abstract concepts when you're talking about theme. All right, so let's take this up a notch and let's get away from pictures and start getting to text. I have two quotes here. And so let's see if we can figure out what thematic topic these two share. One is a quote by Ambrose Bierce, where he defines love as a temporary insanity curable by marriage. We have another that says, at the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. Now, this one would be pretty clear. Both of these share a thematic theme of love, a thematic topic of love. While they're saying completely different things about love, they're both sharing this topic of love. And you might see that this is where theme starts to get a little bit more complex when both these share the same thematic topic, but they are starting to say something very different about the topic. Let's check out these two quotes. You must be the change you wish to see in the world, and it always seems impossible until it's done. And so take a minute and pause this. See if you can come up with a thematic topic that these two quotes share. All right, you might say something like change, progress, um, overcoming adversity, hope. These are all things that are could be thematic topics for these two quotes. These are all thematic topics that they share. They're things that they're kind of about. And so let's go one step further and let's analyze something longer. Here are two haiku poems. The first one is Nature's wake from sleep, life flirts with beauty, a time for flowers to flaunt. The other one is Once more brooks babble, birds and bees singing their tune, wind chatters through the trees. And so take a minute and see if you can come up with a thematic topic that both of these haikus share. You might have said something like nature. Nature is the really, really obvious one. But you might have also looked a little bit deeper into these haikus and said that they share the thematic topic of spring, right? Nature's wake from sleep, brooks babble once more because they were frozen, right? And so they're waking up and babbling once more. So these share the concept of nature or spring, right? And so these are thematic topics. And so if we look at thematic topics, you can see that they look like things like this. Here's a partial list. There's many, many more. There's concepts like abandonment, ambition, community, death, education, fate, gender, guilt, hope, identity, memory, love, nature. All of these things are thematic topics. There's no need to copy down this list. It's pretty easy to find lists of thematic topics on the internet. But when we look at a thematic topic is a single word that describes a concept related to human existence, right? So life, death, love, suffering, guilt, anything like that. Thematic topics will always be abstract nouns. Usually. the good ones are going to be more based in like nouns rather than abstract nouns rather than concrete nouns. And so if your thematic topic, if you ever think like your thematic topic is like dogs or something like that, that's a concrete noun. I would check again, and maybe instead the thematic topic might be like companionship or something like that. But typically, a thematic topic will be a abstract noun. And so, but we need to take it a step further if we're going to be talking. We need to get all the way to theme. Theme is a slightly different thing than thematic topic. And so a theme goes a little bit further. It takes that thematic topic and it adds an attitude towards it, right? And so we saw those two quotes about love earlier, right? They both had the thematic topic of love, but they were saying something different. There were different attitudes towards it. And so you could take a theme, create a theme from thematic topic love by taking a thematic topic and adding an attitude towards that topic. So love is all you need. Love is the thematic topic. It being all you need is your attitude. Love is the root of all evil. Love is the thematic topic. The root of all evil is the attitude towards that topic. And so you make it like this. You have the thematic topic. It can go first, middle, somewhere. But the thematic topic will be somewhere here, and there will be some message or attitude about that topic. And so this is how you create a theme. It's going beyond just the basic topic and asking, what is this author or what is this text saying about that topic? What is the message about that thematic topic that this text is trying to get across? So if we take a look at this question, you can see here we can try to come up with some themes related to the thematic topic of family. Take a minute and try to create 3 full themes related to the topic of family and see if you can do it. Go ahead and pause this video if you need to. And so here we have the theme built from a thematic topic plus an attitude towards it. Family is the greatest source of strength. You could also say family are the people who you can rely on, right? Family isn't just blood. These could all be possible themes. Any kind of attitude towards family. Some people will have a positive attitude towards family. Some people will have a negative attitude towards family. But it's the thematic topic plus an attitude towards it. So if we're talking about family, what are the attitudes you could have towards family? And so some books will talk about family as being a great source of strength. Some books will talk about family as a negative thing that kind of drags people down. The ones that share the negative view are typically sharing a theme. The ones that share a positive view will typically have the same theme as well, right? And so the theme is really kind of the central, underlying, or controlling idea of a literary work. These are some of the definitions that you'll find. They're like morals, but they're more complex. Themes aren't saying like, oh, you should always learn this. Themes are more like an observation about life. They're almost always implied. They're never going to, it's very rare that you're going to have an author come out and say, this is the theme of the book. No, they show you what the theme of the book is through the characters and their actions and their thoughts and their consequences throughout the plot. It's not the subject matter, but it's a comment on the subject, right? And so the thematic topic is really kind of like the subject of the story, whereas the theme is a comment on that subject. And their themes are repeated across many stories, right? You can find the same theme in many different books. Like authors will kind of show the same kind of message or theme about life, but the method by which they show that will change according to the book. And so some common themes you'll see are good will always defeat evil. You see that a lot in superhero films. Love conquers all. Romance films and books, you're going to find that. Death is part of life. You'll see in a lot of things. Adversity can be defeated by hard work. Any kind of like inspiring story will show that any kind of adversity can be defeated. Help comes from unlikely places. It's another common themes. And so you'll notice all of these are a thematic topic plus a message about that topic. And you could take the, message about that topic and shift it around. Like love conquers all. You could have somebody say love is worthless, right? These are different themes, different looks at that thematic topic. And so once again, a thematic topic versus a theme. A thematic topic is a single word that describes a concept related to human existence like life, death, love, suffering, guilt. A theme is a sentence that describes an attitude towards a thematic topic. So it's a thematic topic plus an attitude towards it. That's what a theme is. And so here's your moment of review. Can you tell me what is the difference between a thematic topic and a theme? Can you list several thematic topics off the top of your head? Can you add an attitude towards those thematic topics to make it a theme? If you can, you have a pretty good concept of what theme is. If not, you may want to review this video or watch other videos to help you. As always, feel free to ask me any questions about this video, and thank you for studying today.